consistently over the last 5 to 10 years been rated the #1 system not only in America, but in the world.
Steve Mathias is the supervisor of some of Metro's busiest stations, from New York Avenue to DuPont Circle.
We're so popular that we're really getting to our core capacities.
As one of Metro's 750,000 daily riders, I joined Steve with my camera to get a glimpse behind the scenes.
So of course, we get some of our school children who want to just jump over the gate. And it kind of gets kind of funny when we can press a button here and bring them right up to our level and walk them right over and say, "Wow, are you having a problem with your car, guys?" Our computer department is doing a really great job. Real-time movement of the train, so we can now show customers exactly where their next train is.
With eyes in the sky, Metro keeps close watch on their system.
We have our own police force, Metro Transit Police, and of course they are able to access these videos in the case of some type of crime when they go back. It almost never happens that people fall. The unfortunate reality is most of the times when someone is struck by a train, they're attempting to commit suicide.
5 million people pass through Metro's fare gates each week. And a big part of Steve's job is customer service.
My day-to-day responsibilities are to keep people moving.
Cut the smart trip car today?
It won't work on the little thingy.
Okay, let me see what's wrong.
Starting as a bus driver, Steve often has to drive trains to the yard for maintenance.
These buttons are if the train is operating itself. Right here is if I operate the train. Very similar to your car. They need periodic maintenance on changing brakes, on changing wheels, on changing different other electrical components to make sure that they're running smoothly.
From the rider's needs to the train's needs, Steve's job is to keep the system moving.
The Washington system, we only have 2 tracks, so it's incumbent on the supervisors and the train operators to have really strong troubleshooting techniques so that we can get the train moving. Otherwise, trains will just back up from downtown out to Shady Grove.
Today, one of this train's 6 braking systems experienced problems. Steve had to quickly spring into action and move the affected train out of the way.
Stay in your cab for a second. What is the car?
Do you copy? Master, I think it was car 1030, correction, that's the operating car, and you cut the truck, and then when we're ready to move.
With the train now out of service,
make sure that there's no customers.
Steve brought it to the train yard for work.
So it's better to just get this train out of the way because we'll have numerous trains behind it to get customers to their destination. Some of the best mechanics in the world here at Brentwood Yard are going to come and service this train. And it'll probably be back out this evening in rush hour. Trains go out for rush hour service. Then when they come back from rush hour service, the operator will, before he goes home, go ahead and run his train through the car wash, get it nice and clean, and it'll be ready for that AM rush hour the next day. Where if you really, really want to get a dirty train, if it's gotten to the point where just water is not going to get it, they bring it in here and wash it with acid. That's the 750 volts. That's what we do not touch at any time.
Walking through DC's metro system, it's hard not to notice the cleanliness of the stations.
We don't allow eating or drinking in our system. And studies have shown that that's what keeps our system looking so great. Systems around the country that allow people to eat, those are the ones that are normally.
As beneficial as the metro has been for business, it was surprising to learn that not all communities wanted a station built in their neighborhood.
Howard University and Georgetown, to my knowledge, both declined to have metro stations in their locales when we were first being built. And as it has been told to me, it was because they didn't think that desirables would be brought to their area. Now, they later regret that decision. Howard University lucked out in the sense that the Green Line was built later and they were able to get a stop. And if you look at the shopping districts like Pentagon City, for example, if you have a metro station there, they will come.
With capacity reaching its limit, Metro, which was built in 1976, is now trying to alleviate the pressure.
We have a brand new fleet of trains that will be online, some 50 cars this month.
While customers continue to push cars through the turnstile, Steve continues to work behind the scenes.
right. Another problem solved. Let's go to lunch.